don't know if you can see or not, but
what are you doing, silly girl? Huh? Waiting for some people to jump on. Hello, Frank. Bailey's doing her happy dance. Happy dance. And get her old back scratched again. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking about it. This isn't his permanent home, but I caught a booger stepping on a gnome here. And thanks, Frank. It's pretty cool. He was. Did you give up the security detail? Anyways, I figured I would go live tonight and talk about the Louisa, Kentucky outing deal. I've had a couple people express interest, and one guy was supposed to come, but no, he's going to have to work, so I guess he's out. But what I'm wanting to do on that is go to the lake, and I've got the 2 canoes, and I've got access to 2 kayaks also. So we're going to press on. I'm hoping, my whole intent on that was not only to meet some people, but hopefully find somebody that was close. It's kind of getting old going out by myself all the time. Nobody to have my back. I mean, when you're out, you have to be cautious regardless if somebody's with you or not. But when you're by yourself, it's a whole new game. And I mean, anything can set you down. Snake bite, mechanical injury, anything like that. Well, you have lost your mind, brother. Turn back, Google Earth here. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Back home, first day to work. Haven't noticed anything in the yard or no tracks or anything like that. We haven't had much rain. It rained a little bit today, but while I was gone, apparently there wasn't hardly no rain at all, according to my uncle and everybody. We had a good trip. I wasn't able to make it to Dry Road because it was a couple hours out of the way, and going up took us 13 hours to get there. Coming back, we did better. The kids were asleep, and we made it in 11 hours, so big difference. Please tell me I didn't just shut it down. One second, guys. I did a couple of knocks just now. I meant to do a howl but forgot, so I'll do that here in a second. Just to let them know that I'm here and I'm outside and playing. Also, on my last lake videos, as the crow flies in a straight line, it's only, I can't remember, 4 or 6 miles to from the lake to my house. I don't know if I just heard a whistle or what. So it's very close. And it could be the same. Now that was the left part of the lake. Now the other one was, I was still less than 10 miles away in a straight line. So it could be my clan, is what I'm getting at. I'm trying to find the lake now on Google Earth. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Here we are. What's pretty cool is over in my area, Google Earth hasn't updated it, and all the leaves are off the tree, so you can see a lot more. And there's a line right here at the lake. Haven't been keeping up with that, so hello, anybody that's come in. But that's the beautiful lake. Look here, all this is green and took in the summer, and this was took early in the spring before the leaves came on. And basically where I was on the last canoe trip was right in here. And I came down probably to right in here, right before you get to the main part of the lake. But anyway, no big boats or anything can go back in there. People can fish on shore or whatever. I might have actually been right there. Yeah, I think this is where I was, back up in here. All that was flooded. But it's a big lake. I mean, it goes up and down all these little hollers. There's plenty of places to go in canoe, put in or whatever. It's got a nice campground. As you can see, there's not very many houses around it, especially on this backside. You go miles and miles. There's old strips and stuff back in there, but there's no houses. It's very remote. But anyway, yeah, my main intent on that was to find somebody local that is interested in going out looking for boogers. Just so I can have somebody to go out with from time to time or whatever. To have my back or to bounce ideas off of. I mean, it was so much fun whenever I went up to Ohio with Snow White and Jim and all those. And we went out and, I mean, we had a great time. And it was just, you know, fun to do. It's always funner to be with somebody. You know, I've got ideas and I don't know everything. They don't know everything. We can bounce it off each other and maybe come up with something. Yeah, it's better. I mean, anything can happen when you're out there. I mean, you can get, like I said, snake bit, overheated this time of the year. Listen to the bugs right now. Right now, the audio would just be horrible because of these bugs, locusts or whatever, 7-year locusts or whatever, cascadias, whatever they are. They just all came out at once. Throwing a big party up in the woods. So yeah, if anybody's in the Louisa, Kentucky area, then that's where I'm going to try to do it at. And I've got a couple friends from here. Well, they're from back home. They live over an hour away. Just wanting to come down. So we're going to try to shoot for August the 3rd. If there's, you know, like I said, one of my friends was going to do it, but now he's going to have to work. And I totally understand that. I mean, it sucks, but a job dictates your life. But I guess nowadays people's blessed to have them. Yeah, I got to watch one of your videos today and part of another one. So, there's that. Lady in the Woods. Yeah, come on down, Jay Ward. It's like I said, I'm shooting for August the 3rd, that weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, squishy sandals. I knew that sound right off. I got the squishy Crocs. Yep, yep. And it's a big lake. There's a campground that I figured, if I got a pretty big group, then that would probably be the way to go. But if it's just a few people, then, I mean, if everybody's down, we could do the primitive. That would be good. The Where in Kentucky is actually in the title of the video. Louisa. It's on the eastern edge of Kentucky, close to the West Virginia border. If you was clothed, yes, please, Christine, don't come around naked. That would be that'd be awkward. You coming or you on your way? You better start now, Matt. Especially if you're bringing your canoe. Yeah, there's not much AC, but there is a nice lake you can swim in. Cool off. Be like old Lady of the Woods there and jump in the creek. Cute pup, by the way. Hello, Sissy. I think they're what they call cascadias or whatever. And they might be locusts. I don't know. I don't think they're katydids. Katydids have been out for a while now. This bunch is just starting. They wasn't even doing this 5 days ago whenever I left. I mean, you might hear a couple, but now they're in full force. Cicadas? I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'll just call them Cascadias, and that'll be the local name for them. Or locust parts, whatever. Oh yeah, that was good. I am plumb wore out. Man, that big drive killed. I'm gonna have to rethink being a long haul trucker. My legs are just sore as could be from that. Crap, I need to turn the air conditioner off. Yeah, and actually, Frank, remind me later in chat something else we might be interested in. We shall have to go over it with the other group, part of the group. But I'm sure it won't be a problem. Anyway, I'm going to try to holler just to let them know I'm home, as if they don't already. I'm pretty sure they can tell the noise of my truck. And, if that is the local group by the lake, then they would hear me coming in. A lot of times they show up 30 minutes to an hour after I get home. I'm going to try a call. Oh, my legs hurt. I did a call. I wonder, like, all this noise, I mean, it's actually pretty loud. I don't know how loud it sounds on video, but it's pretty loud right here. It's about as loud as it gets here in the country. Let me go turn that AC off. I turned it on to cool the house down. watch all your videos, so don't be giving away the plot. I'm kidding. So, oh, hello, thumbs down. You're here early, as usual. Thanks for subscribing anyway. That's pretty cool of you. Everybody say hi to thumbs down. Tracy got a bug in his ear. That sucks. Oh, soul man. Tracy, if you're not too far away, you should try to come up August the 3rd, if you're able to. Basically, I'm tired of being the best, the best canoe rower on the farm. Got the daylight scared out of you last night. Well, at least you didn't say you got the scent scared out of you last night. Love you, Dave. What are you doing? I was going to go live last night, but my hands were full petting everybody. And I crashed out pretty early last night. Oh my. The file I got? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not mad at you, Brett. I said hello a while ago. I never was mad at you. I was messing with you. Big difference. Oh, the FLIR. Yeah, I love the FLIR. Yeah, they weren't too bad last year. What is it? 11-year or 7-year locust or whatever? I'm not sure what they are, but I haven't seen the the beetle forms of any of them. Usually they get on the trees or whatever and hash out to the flying type. Yeah, I mean, basically anytime. I'm not really sure how far away you live from me, Tracy, but we could always plan something else if you want to come up and hang out. I'm off every Friday and Saturday, and I need to start burning days here and there anyway. Man, it's hard to believe. You know, July's going to be over before we know it. The year's way past halfway over. Summer's halfway over. What are you doing? Oh, poor dude. Oh my goodness, did y'all hear that? Hey guys, are you back? We went one off on the roof. Hey, shoot, yeah. I'm definitely putting something on the smoker. 32 ranked the other night. What do you mean on my video? Rich Creek boat ramp is where I was the other night. In the first couple videos in the canoe. That mosquito won't bite us anymore, will, baby? Yeah, welcome home. We'll throw rocks at you. That's just them saying howdy. Cool's home, man. I tell you, about anywhere in these Appalachian mountains, it's a boogery place. I mean, among other places, but there's just it's so remote. You know, there's towns and cities here and there, but man, most of it's just wilderness. I miss the whole thing of what happened whenever one came to your camper door. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna look up here on the chat. Or I'll ask her later. One of them tried to open the door. One of them tried to open the door and you stared them down and scared them off. Is that what happened? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't even gotta look. I've always heard 11 years, 7 years. Which I don't see, you know, I mean, I guess that's the big one. They're out every year, but heck, oh now, mosquitoes are just horrible. I don't know what's going on. I tell you what, up there in Wisconsin, mosquitoes were nothing compared to up there. It was every night, right at dusk, right after the sun had went down and they got full dark. And which reminds me of another funny story. But man, mosquitoes were out bad there. And my sister was saying, because she got up at sun up, and she's like, I didn't know it got daylight earlier or something like that here. And I was like, yeah, there's no mountains to block the sun here, so it does get daylight earlier. Which I thought that was funny. Yeah, Gray Cat moved around over there, I think. It's weird, whenever I pull in and I need the light to see to turn my other light on, it won't come on. But if Gray Cat moves or whatever, it'll come on. It's weird. Ain't nothing going on with this channel. Just boogers throwing rocks at me tonight so far. Yeah, so they'll probably do something else before it's all said and done. I'd say they're getting at their human observation post and watching me. Maybe spreading out and want to mess with them. Who knows? Hard to say what goes through a booger's head. Oh, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell the rocks because they're rolling off the building out there, and nuts aren't falling yet. And there goes the light again, and Gray Cat didn't move. I don't know what's going on with that light. I don't know if it'd pick up a bug. There's a bug flying around over there. No Bigfoot live here. Only boogers. What boogers live here? I actually thought about. I think I might have mentioned that a while ago, Jeff. Like usually, 30 minutes to an hour after I get home. Then if they're around, they come here. But who knows if they can even hear my truck with all this noise. I love bluegrass. Ralph Stanley and Ricky Skaggs both used to play a couple of hollers over from me. It's called Steelhouse Holler. They used to make moonshine there up in the cave. But they used to play over there. Dad actually grew up with Ricky Skaggs and rode bikes and such with him as kids. I believe it is the state bird. I've never seen something. I mean, they would run you in. And my brother had one of the, what's those things called? Electronic mosquito repellent thing. He had one of those. I was going to buy one the other day, but didn't buy it. It probably worked good in a tin or something. But Rocky Top. You know, that was actually a jingle, like a commercial for a hotel in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge. Okay, that's a good song. Well, I guarantee they use this noise for cover. I mean, anybody that's watched my channel for a while knows they use plain noise for cover, or me talking for cover, or whatever. Pigeon Forge. Yeah, Dollywood's right there. I was down there last year. I like to go back down sometime this year. I got some really good friends that live down there. And they rent out a bunch of the chalets and cabins and such. But yeah, just to give y'all an idea of where I was whenever I got the creepy howl. Let me find it on here. Well, you see the road. Where I got the creepy howl and the owls going back and forth, the real owl and the fake owl. Yeah. I'm lost, hang on. There it is. that's it. No, that's not it. There it is. Oh, good grief. Okay. There's the boat ramp. And this is the first holler I went up. And then I paddled up this holler. This is where I went way up through there. Which this is before it was flooded. Stupid mosquito. So I was back in here somewhere. Right in here's about where I found the blackberries at. This would probably help if I showed it on my phone. But I mean, this lake is just ginormous. Right in here's where I found the 17.5 footprint. And there, like I said, there's no houses back in here for miles and miles. There's some old strips and stuff back in there. But that's basically like a big peninsula or island or something. And you have to go way back in here. I guess that might be a house. Yep, that's Louisa Lake. Where I got the, how y'all doing tonight? Where I got the house is, I'm pretty sure where you all got the rock thrown at you. Or rocks thrown at you. I think he was with that group. Up this holler. I'm talking to the SWAT team. They've been to the Louisa Lake. I don't know if anybody just heard that, but there's another whistle. Yep, right there's the boat ramp. And then I took my canoe up this the other night, and then way over here's where I went the last time. But I found another good spot, which I think they're all around this lake. I was back up in here, and you can't see it now, but all the backwaters is flooded. This is before they flooded it. Do I know what kind? Yeah, wood boogers. Actually, have I showed the hair on here? I'm not even sure if I did that. I found some hair. I know I showed it whenever I found it. And he got like a daggone microscope, and I got a hold of Claudia and told her about it. Claudia actually for her deal, and but the hair is the same color as what I've seen here. I mean, like I said a million times, I haven't had a good sighting. It was very, very fast. A black blur, basically. Yeah, I found it on the barbed wire. I showed it in there. No, I haven't got her address yet. We got to talking about something else, and she never did give me the address to send it to. So I texted her back, but I haven't heard from her. I really haven't even looked today. But I mean, there's only a couple of things that it could be from is a horse or not a horse, a cow or a bear. I guess it could be from a horse, but I don't think anybody's had horses up there. Hang on. don't have my leaves or anything that I collected it with, so I'm going to have to use these tweezers instead to handle it. There it is. I mean, some of it's pretty long. Some of it's, I think, way too long for a cow. Not sure how good this is going to work. Yeah, they're not picking it up very good. The dingleberry, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure at all what that is. Maybe some kind of seed pod or something they've ate. It don't stink. I poked it with a stick and all. Oop. So I don't know, maybe like a black bear or a cow. It's never been cut. I mean, the ends are all tapered off. So I don't think it's human hair. It's got debris in it. How long that one is. Yeah, very bug. Bugs love it. Come on, dude. So I don't know. But yeah, the fence lines are great places to look for hair. Snow White taught me that. She's found all kinds of hair. There's a lot of cows on her property, but some of it, I mean, just don't look like cow hair. Elephant hairs? Maybe like a woolly mammoth or something? Might be. These nose hairs, now that's probably more likely, Frank. I bet she was up there sniffing the fence. Yes. Everybody knows booger hairs have its own ecosystem. It's only because we love you. We didn't like you, we wouldn't talk bad about you. Right, Bailey? You smell that hair? What is that? That booger hair? No, they're not translucent. That was, I don't know if anybody watched, MK Davis did another video on hair, so I watched it whenever I was away. And actually I sent him a link to the video where I found those hairs. I haven't heard back from him either. But no, that's what I'm saying. I wish they had a microscope to see if they matched up with the hairs that he's found. I used to have a microscope whenever I was a kid. It's about as fancy as I've ever got. Poor Frank. You gotta leave Frank alone. He can't help it. Bless his heart. Rolling. You're welcome, Frank. I don't know what it is, buddy, but they always pick the dumbest one in the room and pick on them. I don't know why. You're all right, buddy. Don't worry about them. Gang up on poor Frank like that. You're welcome, Frank. Oh, Lord. It's normally me, Matt. Actually. Where's the college at? That's a good idea. I could never find it myself. Poor Frank. Don't try to act all nice now, dude. We done figured you out. Oh, I can't even sit down or my legs start hurting. It is, ain't it, sissy? I'm gonna try a couple whoops. See if they'll throw something at me again. Oh Lord, there's downrange. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, she's wanting to do interrogation of me. So we might do that one night. No, I haven't found any copperheads here. I've got a lot of black snakes, black racers, and rat snakes, and they keep all the. I haven't seen a copperhead here. It's been years since I've seen any copperheads. I always like if I there's a few black snakes around here, and then like there's a bunch in the hills too. And usually well, not usually, but I have brought a few home to keep them from around the house. Well, I'll take the right to remain silent one. Anything I say or do is probably gonna be stupid anyway. Yeah, actually, I think I've got one video up, and I thought it was either a hog snake or it had the same markings. It was either a hog snake or a pygmy rattlesnake. But I'm going with hog snake on that one. Because pygmies are extremely rare here. And I found that during bow season. It was in the fall. Kind of an odd time for snakes to be out. I about sat on it. Hey, you said I'd have my Miranda rights. There went a knock. Did y'all hear that? That was where the rock was thrown from to. We'll do a whoop what you is. They just threw something through the leaves. Three taps. Okay, let me go in and get my fleer. I don't know why I don't have it out here. It's kind of muggy out. It might not work too good. You pretty girl. You pretty girl. Baby, where's them boogers at? Where's them boogers? Let me take that hair back in anyway. For baby eats it or something. Also, while I'm thinking about it, whenever I was up in Wisconsin at my brother's house, he lives in a subdivision. I mean, there's like thousands of houses in this thing. Well, maybe hundreds. Not quite thousands. But it's right outside of the city of Appleton, which is a pretty good sized town. And we seen a coyote come out in his yard. And every morning there's a turkey come out in his yard. And there's several deer there. Bigfoot Odyssey, I've never even heard that. But anyway, I didn't get to poke around too much. I don't even know who Bigfoot Odyssey is. Yep, the FLIR isn't real good tonight. However, I do see a rabbit. Probably trying to sneak in my garden. Gotta get that FLIR to do. Yep, year round. There went a tap. That dark spot in the middle of the road's a rabbit. I'll have to check it out or send me a link later, D. Another tap. That one came from behind me. I can't see nothing in the woods though. Oh, Houston. Alright, Sissy, be safe. It won't be me teaching her that. I can't figure it out either. Flashlight, a camera, and a gun. Need more hands or something. And again, it would be nice to have a research partner. Won't be too hard to use my research partner. Just come down here and hang out on the back porch, right? Do a bit of the old canoeing. There's another tap from up on the hill. Can y'all hear these taps? They're very faint. Ooh, I could use my parabolic and put it up there. I know. It's a bit loud. Baby needs another bag. Hello, little baby. Sorry guys, I got a message I was reading. You'd have to have a GoPro with night vision, I suppose, number one. I mean, I guess you could have flashlights or whatever, but I don't know with the GoPro, at least the one I've got, it don't take as good as videos as my big camera does. I mean, it's not that hard. I usually don't pull a gun unless my window's being tapped on at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go out. I mean, I've always got one on me. But in my opinion, I don't think they're here to harm me or really anybody else. I'm not saying that it couldn't happen. With I think they all the boogers have their own personality, and you know they might be wanting to act ugly for whatever reason. But if they wanted to have harmed me, they could have done it years ago. And they've been here for years and years, and I just didn't know about it. Yeah, I mean, it's an open invite for the Yatesville, Louisa deal. Yeah, Jay, it's an open invite for sure. I mean, that's why I did it. That's why I put the last video up. This one's just an open invite. Anybody that wants to come down, we can meet up at the campground or wherever. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty soon. I'm wanting to do more stuff like this. I just want to kind of see how this goes. And I actually do have something else in the works, but that's kind of a closed type deal. This was a spur of the moment type thing, just because, like I said, I want to find somebody close by that's into this sort of thing, and maybe would like to go out and do some boogering. Two heads are better than one and such, and my head's not all that good anyway. On August the 3rd, like I said, one of the guys that's usually in the chat, and I've got him on Messenger, was supposed to come down, but he's got to work. So, and I've had a couple emails from other people that's unsure. But I will put my email in the comments here, so just email me. Yeah, I figured, you know, depending on what's going on, who else down there, I'm going to throw some jugs in the water, maybe do some jug fishing. We'll smoke some catfish meat if we got to. You know, just act like regular normal folks out fishing and camping. Some of the best results that I've got as far as, you know, well, I guess besides from here, is being camping, just doing normal camping things. Yeah, jug fishing, it's awesome. I've only done it once, and it's with my uncle on his bass boat. Half our jugs we got stuck in his bass boat trying to get to him because they went in the backwater. But with a canoe, I can do it a lot better. You just tie a hook on a jug, bait it, and I'm thinking about putting the flashy things on it that I have because I got a bunch of those still yet. And just throw the jug in the water, let it sit. Catfish gets on it, takes off down the lake. Did you get any reaction out of the glow sticks, lady? Yeah, I guess so. That is very cool. Did you get video of it? I guess I should have read your next post. Sorry, guys, I'm checking on Messenger too. Got something going on right now. Yeah, you can do that kind of jug fishing too, Matt. That's fun. Just get all sauced and we'll leave you there for booger bait. I'm not too much into the drink. Although I meant to drink a beer with my brother, we never did get around to doing that. That's a congratulations type deal for the newborn baby. Y'all would also make good booger bait, Frank. Get y'all sauced up and leave you out there. Well, them boogers would be coming around to see what in the world these crazy humans is doing. I will not behave. I refuse to. He's a cute little fella for sure. Why? Why be nice? Be nice is boring. I gotta pick on my buddies. We'll get you passed out, Matt. We'll string glow sticks all around you. Well, that's what the glow sticks have. Their glow sticks have a little battery in them, and they're waterproof. So that's what I'm going to do is put them in the jugs, and you can find them a lot easier at night. Besides, I've got like friggin' 30 of them. I need to do something with them. I guess I ought to put some out for the boogers, but I don't know. I've already done that one. Hello, Eric. talk to him. Bring it. I used to have a Rottweiler. I love that dog. He's a good boy. I'm good, Matt. Glad you're cheered up. See, Brett and Lisa, if we hadn't picked on Matt, he'd still be feeling bad. Falling into his bottle and such. You all will figure out our humor one of these days. We'll do a whoop. Whoop! Stay, Ma! Make a noise! Tap, just now. Stay, Ma! Throw another rock! I better give him some shelter for this one. No, these are pretty liberal with her egg awards. Okay, y'all's in for a treat now. Oh crap, I lost them off. Not a frog, it's a toad. He comes around and I feed him. He likes worms too. No, you can't. You have to be accurate. Oh my. Look at that. Look at that guy. Oh, he'll like this. Come here. That's a lively one. I'd like to put him on a hook. Look how fast that tongue is. Got him. It's a good one, ain't it, Mia? Yeah, it's a good one, ain't it, boy? Huh? Oh. Hey, baby, baby. No, it's Mia. Because I said that my other one was MIA, and Dee thought I named it Mia, so that's now his name. That way I can poke fun of her and name my toad at the same time. see some of the chat doing that. No, I'm not kissing the frog, Frank. Yeah, if your chicken's still moving around, you're probably doing it wrong. You only do that with frogs. You slowly bull them. Blueberry muff. Why is it? This always goes to food. The window, it's got an air conditioner in it now. I need to fix that air conditioner. I ain't got it in there very good. I took it out whenever I left, so I closed the window good so it didn't get pushed in. I just recently put it back in there. This is this is the one they've tapped on. That window right there. They've tapped on it a few times, left sticks laying here. I found little prints or whatever that was I found in here. Now I've got that up facing the window so they won't mess with it. There's my snakes in the tree. You see it. I just heard them up there. There's a plane going over now. I'm not sure if it's heading north. I can't see it because of the fog. There's a lightning bug. Hey, I got some, whenever I was in Wisconsin, I got some Limburger cheese. Man, you talk about, I like it. It don't taste like it smells, number one. And then I got some goat cheese. And now I'm thinking about raising goats. But Limburger's actually really good. Oh my, dude, see, you're rotten. You know, they'll eat my weeds down. I won't have to do as much weed eating. Made you mad? Look at these things, man. These are like racing worms or something. I ought to bring them to the county fair worm racing events we got around here. Heck on. Look at these guys. There would be some fine fish worms. Are you full? You know, I read recently, or I seen somewhere online recently that, which I guess blackberries would be one too, but they're a carnivorous plant because the way the next time you go out, look, the thorns are curled inwards, and farmers that raise sheep have a problem with their sheep getting stuck in the plants, and you know the sheep die because they can't get away from the berry bushes. Me, I won't eat it unless it's moving. Oh, God. Mm-mm. Yeah, they use the nutrients from the sheep to. Nope, the worm always loses. They use the sheep to fertilize themselves. You're absolutely right, which, you know, it makes sense. But I read that Mary Green book about Janice Carter Coy. Very interesting book, and I believe a lot of it because a lot of what she taught has actually happened here. And they had goats. They raised it for milk because one of them was allergic to cow milk, and the boogers would steal their goats. So that'd probably be an issue here. Gray Cat likes the box the booger statue came in, Frank. He's crushed it down, and now he lays on it. Gray Cat might not be the brightest cat in the world either, though. Right, Gray Cat? Key Cat? Goat cheese is delicious. You're absolutely right. I mean, I think it'd be worth the hassle and the stink to get some goat cheese. I tried it for the first time. Well, I had some whenever I was in North Carolina, and it was good, but you don't find too much of it around here. Yeah, I remember that episode also. It's emotional. Like Bailey just got up, so it came on. It only works whenever I don't want it to. Like if I pull in, that's why I put it right there. So whenever I pull in, I would have a light to see by until I got my porch light on. Because the porch light don't have a switch or anything on it. I got to screw the bulb in. But it hardly ever works. Yeah, I love cheddar cheese too, and I love the sharp cheddar. And I bought a thing of a block of extra sharp cheddar that's been aged for 12 years. I cannot wait to try it. I guess them boogers are going to do very much tonight. One rock throw and a few low taps. I'd love to learn how to make cheese though. That's why I was hoping they weren't doing the tours when we went to that cheese place. They do tours sometimes, but they wasn't doing none that day. And I would love to learn the process. I mean, I'm sure I could look it up on YouTube or something like that. Rat cheese. What do you do? See, do you go around stealing cheese off people's mouse traps? That is crazy. Kind of rude, too. That is just strange. Yeah, I love cheese. I would just be too lazy to milk a goat twice a day. I mean, that's something you have to do. I'll tell you another good cheese. I don't guess they make it anymore, but that government cheese. Y'all, anybody remember the government cheese? That was good cheese. Came in a big block, cheap government cheese. It was awesome. You don't see that anymore. Good night, Ronnie. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here and go get me a shower pretty soon too. I need to go get my recorder and bring it out. I'm about to get too lazy to even go take a shower. That first day back after a vacation is the roughest. Not only is a lot of stuff need to be caught up and done, but you're just worn out from a vacation. It's good to get back to work to get some rest. Them kids, my little buddies, they really wear me out. And Dee's going live. Or downrange could go live. That was really fun the last time she went live. Yeah, that government cheese was awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that Mr. Wells did not come to this chat room. He seems like quite the troublemaker. There you go. Downraging lady going live. And again, Louisa, Kentucky outing, shooting for August the 3rd weekend. Anybody in town, swing by the campground. So far, that's where I guess it's going to at least be the meeting place, depending on how many and whoever comes. We will figure it out. Oh, no. I'll send you a doolally, Frank, on the messenger. Well, it's an open outing, lady, but I made it early just for that reason. Alright guys, I'm going to jump off here, go take my shower. So I'll set the recorder out in case anything happens, because I'm sure as soon as I hit the end button, something's going to happen. I'm going to try a trick though. I'm going to get the recorder now before I end it. You got your hot dog wieners today and everything, didn't you? Oh. Alright. Has anybody seen my recorder? Just kidding. I have to scratch my belly. It means it's bedtime. Alright y'all, again, the August the 3rd, I'm kidding, seriously, I knew where it was. I haven't messed with it since I left, and I took it with me and actually had it in the case, believe it or not. Alright, well y'all have a good night. Downrange is going live. Y'all have a good night, and God bless.